So today is the day. If you wanted to get some Broadcom shares, you should have. Why? Because for the last 5 years, let's look at this chart. For the last 5 years, this stock has been, excuse me, this stock has been doing nothing other than rally. But the power of AI can bring you to all-time high have you ever seen in your life. Let's go over. But before we do that, I just want to break this one stock down to you. So previously, when this stock was trading at around $126 a share, $127 to be precise, I said, hey, this is the time to get into AMD. Why? Because AMD is the future of the market. And look at AMD right now. But that's just a kidding. AMD is not the future of the market. One stock is, and that's NVIDIA. But AMD, I think, is a strong rally. It's on a rallying path right now. It has been doing good and recently got a downgrade. And with that downgrade said, the stock took a hit and break my support because I had support at 132 because it was trading previously at like 144, and it broke that support at 132 and even continued to go all the way down to $125 a share. And my support was telling me that the next bottom line for AMD was at 121, but we're yet to see that because the stock has been rallying, got found support at 125, 125-ish, and then push all the way up to our previous resist support level is now our new resistant level on the technical aspect of it. RSI is not quite sure if it wants to go up, and my MACD is not crossing as yet. So it's something that I'm watching, but I've recently realized that it's a very aggressive stock. So let's look at the stock for the last 1 year. It's the same thing. My MACD is still not crossed, my RSI is still not pointing upwards. But as you can see, previously when the stock sold off to $121, before it start making a trend on the upside, what it did, the RSI come to RSI pull all the way back down to support level, which is oversold. Once it trended on the oversold side, what it did, consolidated for a few weeks or a few months, and then pushed up, got rejected, and continuously pushing up. And look what it did previously. One thing I want to break down with you guys. When I'm doing chart and technical aspect of it, which is analyzing a chart, the pattern continue to repeat themselves unless you, but you have to be patient with these charts because look what happened previously. Overbought, pushed all the way down, excuse me, then found support and then gradually pushed up, overbought again, pulled back all the way down. That's something that I've realized with the stock. Once it's in an overbought situation, what it do, it pulls back. And look what the stock did here. Overbought again. And then what it did, pull all the way down. So I wouldn't recommend getting into AMD anytime soon until this stock is trading at least I would say $21. Why? Of course, the stock can even bounce back here and push up, but it's going to be a short lived, like what happened previously. Look, right here, oversold, pushed up to right here, was trading at, even though this is a lot of profit, 121, and then pushed up to 159 and then pulled back, pushed up, and now it's on its way back down. And with that said, for me, I will take this a day to day because been selling off, finally consolidating now. Tomorrow, definitely, I think it's going to be trading over either 32 or $33 a share because after hours, you can see right here that the stock is trading at $131.63. And no crossing on the MACD, RSI still didn't cross either, but the stock is no longer selling off to me. And why? What's going to influence this to trade in the 130s tomorrow is Quadcom, a stock that I want to venture off talking about because if you had bought this stock years ago, I would tell you that your day is today because not Quadcom, sorry, Broadcom. Broadcom is trading at the all-time high all time from the stock has been out from you know when. Let's look at this stock 5 years ago. 5 years ago, this stock was trading at $15 a share. And look at it now. Today, with the power of AI, this was my previous resistance because it wasn't passing that, but I have to remove it. You know why? Let's show you why I have to remove this. Let's look at the stock from a look at this all-time high, $209. So I have support here. These are no longer valid to me because the stock is at an all-time high. So I have to get rid of them. If you had bought Quadcom months ago, you would see that this stock is on its way up. Again, if you had bought it earlier this year, back in April, when it was trading at $121, now the stock is worth $209 a share. And tomorrow, the stock market is going to go crazy again. We're going to have a next all-time high. Why? Because there's no significant news in the market in regards to data, and it's just earnings season. And the AI keep looping around, keep boosting market. And with that said, market is just continue going higher and higher. No, not such of a great news out there tomorrow, but today PPI came in hotter than expected. We're expecting 0.3%, and PPI came in at 0.4%. So the market pulled back a little, and we already gained all of that momentum back already that was pulled back today, because as you can see, after market hours, Quadcom pushing Nasdaq to an all-time high. So don't be surprised tomorrow if you wake up and all the stocks that you have is trading in green, because tomorrow is going to be a Friday that you want to remember, because everything's going to be green tomorrow, I should say. And one stock I can tell you, take my word for it, in maybe another 2 months, this stock will be trading above $50 a share. Just look, this is a very aggressive stock, but just look at how this stock trade. Gapped up, pushed up, and then pulled back aggressively. Found support, and look how beautiful this is, consolidating. Whole day today, what it did, consolidated. Yesterday, sold off a lot and consolidated today. RSI looking good, MACD looking good, pointing upwards, RSI pointing upwards. And this is my only stock I will be trading going forward. Why? Because it is a strong AI stock, and I can tell you this will recover. Mark my word, just as AMD is on the way to recover soon. Same thing for Supermicro Computer. It will be recovering. AMD is going through its consolidation phase. With a closer look, RSI is upward, MACD cross. But if you look at the stock from a 1 year perspective, it's not looking so good. Let's look at Supermicro Computer from a 1 year perspective. MACD is about to cross, and RSI still don't know, but as you can see, it's trading above where it was before. It was negative on the year, pushed up, got rejected, then pulled back aggressively, found support at moving exponential, then pushed up, got rejected, and I can tell you the next push, it's going to break $50 a share. Is it going to stay there? I can't say. But all I know, that's where I will be investing. And Nvidia is going through a rough patch now, but I can tell you, this stock is going to break through the waters and will be trading above $107 a share. Until then, if there's anything whatsoever in the market that you want me to break down, feel free to reach out. Comment on these videos, share them, like them. And if you think that I've earned your time, please like and subscribe to the channel and stay tuned. But stay green for the rest of the week.